Okay, so diplomacy-wise, part 3 is already kicking off to an interesting start. Burgundy has become a vassal of the Lombards. Or is it the other way around? Let me just quickly check this out. Oh, no, other way around. Burgundy owns the Lombards. So Burgundy with 3 settlements there, Lombards with 2. If I'm being honest, I don't really see the point in this. I think the Lombards are better. Yeah, they've got only 2 settlements, but right now, the Burgundy could lose this one once the Sassanids get here. And Burgundy mostly have cheaper settlements, so that's weird. If I was Lombard, I would not have accepted that deal. Oh well. But anyway, welcome to part 3 of this Rome Total War Barbarian Invasion AI only spectating campaign. And looking at it now, Western Rome, it's starting to struggle. They've lost 2 settlements here, they've lost all of Britannia to the Celts, they've lost a couple of settlements here, and yeah, they've done well in Africa against the Berbers, and they should eventually be able to remove those, but yeah, on this European, what is now France and Britain front, not doing too good. And they've got the Roxolani right here outside of Italy. Are they going to actually take territory in Italy, or are they going to do what the stupid Vandals and the Goths did and walk all the way around here and try to get the less valued territory in France? Who knows? But anyway, it's time to find out. And so it begins. Western Rome and Eastern Rome are finally at war. Have I put a settlement under siege anyways? No, there's no actual conflict yet, and to be honest, I doubt any settlements will change hand. Maybe Salona might fall to the Eastern Roman Empire, but apart from that, I don't think much is going to come off this war. Ooh. The Eastern Roman Empire actually going this way for the Alps instead. I just assumed all the troops would be down here ready to move on Salona, and then they won't bother with the rest of it, but no. They want this settlement here. Canuntum. Alright, good luck with them there. Yeah, because they took Aquincum. Yeah, that was a rebel settlement. Alright, so the Eastern Roman Empire pulls back. They saw these, just some random diplomat dying there. They saw this Western Roman Empire army here. Although it couldn't have actually got there in time. It would have had to cross this bridge. Don't know why they retreated from that. They could have easily taken it. Oh, and the Celts have actually landed across, trying to now get a foothold in mainland Europe. They've got this settlement here under siege. They're trying to take back the British territory from Rome Total War. Like, it's very similar borders. But the Saxons, they've now landed in the British Isles. I don't think they're going to be able to do anything with that army. I think it's too small. But yeah, they're definitely showing interest in this. And this is stuff that you don't see in Rome Total War. Armies don't cross water. In Barbarian Invasion, it is very rare that they do, but they are able to cross to and from the British Isles, but it is still very rare. Alright, I don't know what happened here. I think the Celts backed down from their siege, from what I saw from the diplomacy. This is what I think happened. I think they signed peace with the Western Roman Empire, and then they abandoned the siege, of course, and then the Vandals just walked in, took the settlement, and now I have just gotten confirmation that the Celts and the Western Roman Empire are back at war. So that was a very weird turn of events, which I did not expect, but well done to the Vandals for getting that easy take there. Are the Goths going for the Vandals now? That could be interesting. And then over here the Saxons have expanded even further. They've taken Campus Chatti, which I think, did that belong? That either belonged to Western Rome or to the Franks. I can't remember exactly. It was Western Roman at one point, but I don't know if the Franks took it back. And the Roxolani right now, they're so confused, they don't know where to go, they're completely lost. I hope they find a good homeland eventually, but yeah, with where they're going so far, these Horde factions, they're a little bit stupid at times. And there we go. Celts and Western Rome have signed another ceasefire. I think they're just going to be back and forth with that type of diplomacy. The Sassanids trying to expand and take this Alemanni territory here. Can Burgundy change the situation? Let's check for diplomacy here. Some Sassanids at war with the Alemanni. And yeah, why is Burgundy here? Burgundy has no reason to be here right now. So what are they going to do? So the Sassanid Empire pulled back. Or maybe they lost the battle actually. And then Burgundy put them under siege. So yeah, they've now gone to war. Yep, Burgundy and the Alemanni, and oh, Romano-Britain. The blue faction, they're gone. Saxons landing more troops on the British Isles, and yes, as I expected. The Celts have gone to war with the Vandals, and they're bringing more troops over as well, so they should definitely be able to take that settlement. And the Goths, they're not making the move yet. It's not looking good for the Vandals. They don't have many troops. In fact, they don't really have any troops at all. And they're under siege here, and the Goths have a large army here. They could be out in just a few turns. That's possible. Wait, what? What? Hold on a minute. Right. Well, this was Sarmatian territory. Colonia Dacia here. And the Goths, from all the way over here, suddenly took this settlement here. And now the Sarmatians are a Horde faction again. I don't understand that. Is there some script that makes them respawn here with some troops? Not that I know of. I've never actually played as the Goths. I don't even think they are playable. Because let's be honest, if you're going to play Barbarian Invasion, you're going to play as one of the Roman factions. Most players anyway, or the Sassanid Empire. So yeah, never played as the Goths. That's super weird. I did not expect that to happen. Weird. And of course, Burgundy took this Alemanni settlement here. The Sassanids do show some interest in that. They might be going for it, but now they're up to 4 settlements plus 2, as they still have the Lombards as a vassal, so their territories count towards Burgundy. So they're at 6 settlements overall, which puts them at the largest barbarian faction in the game, and the fourth largest faction overall. Come on, Burgundy, you're the faction that I'm cheering for here. Oh ho ho ho, what has just happened there? Literally 3 territories fell in one turn. First of all, Carthage fell to the Berbers, and then Dimidi fell to the Berbers as well, both in the same turn. And Cavalis, Sardinia and Corsica here, rebelled against the Roman Empire, and now they've got their independence, so that was a massive hit for Rome that turn. Not good for them at all. There we go. Eastern Rome and the Sassanid Empire are now at war. So they've put Antioch under siege. They probably won't be able to take it. But yeah, they've now done the Sassanid Empire. They're done with the north now. They've got the territory that they want. They've got their troops here on the border, and they're now pushing for the Eastern Roman Empire. Good luck to the Sassanids. And good luck to Eastern Rome as well. I don't really care who wins out of these, but as long as it's a slaughter, I'm happy. Yeah, so they've saved Antioch there, and it's currently not a that active war. We've got troops on the borders and stuff, but it looks like the Sassanids are trying to cross the mountains. Interesting. And what's happening with these Horde factions here? So we've got the Roxolani. Roxolani seems to have taken a few hits. Ooh, this border here is looking very aggressive between East and Western Rome. That's a lot of troops. The Eastern Roman Empire have a lot of troops here. This could be interesting, right? I'll watch this for a few turns. Right, so Eastern Rome have got Salona under siege. It seems like Western Rome is losing a lot of their troops fighting these Horde factions here. The Roxolani are almost dead. They're all over the place. And the Sarmatians, they've been greatly weakened as well. However, they've still got some more troops. Salona has fallen to the Eastern Roman Empire. Well done, Eastern Rome. And yeah, Roxolani and Sarmatia not looking good, and the Eastern Roman Empire, lots of troops here. Could they actually be the one to take Rome? Wait, what is this? What is this? Up here, in the map, there's a star, which the star represents the Horde faction, and where their main faction leader is. It's pointing to these trees here. I know I think there's a scripted faction to emerge for Slavs, but I thought they emerged more down here. Let's see. Ah yes, as I thought, it was the Slavs. A new faction has emerged into the game. I actually thought they emerged here for some reason, but that's my bad. And yeah, they're going to head for Burgundy now, which is not going to be good for them, because that's a faction. They can only basically go for Burgundy wherever they expand, or their vassals, so yeah, come on Burgundy, you can fight this. Eastern Rome has put Carnuntum back under siege, and we've got a load of reinforcements ready to pour over into Italy as well. Western Rome is trying to silence the rebellion a little bit here. They've taken back Corellis, but yeah, the territory they lost to Burgundy, and they're going to lose more land to Burgundy as well. Leptis Magna is about to fall, and yeah, there that goes. So now Western Rome has been completely kicked out of Africa by the Burghers in just a few turns. From being almost dead to controlling most of Africa. Well done to the Berbers there. Well done to them. They did it so fast as well. Ooh, the Celts do keep putting the settlement under siege, but it never actually... They always then sign a peace treaty and then nothing actually happens. But now, the Western Roman Empire rebels, they've got it under siege. They're trying to build their own mini-empire here. Oh, there we go. The Slavs have gone to war with Burgundy. That's not going to be good. They have a faction en route and find it looks like they're about to get wiped out by the Slavs. Yeah, meanwhile you can quickly see this front here. Canutum fell to Eastern Rome, but what I actually came over here for is to see this. The Western Roman Empire rebels have expanded by taking this settlement here, and the Saxons have London under siege. Will they be able to take it? Let's find out. They've got the troops too. They've definitely got the troops. But do they have the luck? Because it is all auto-resolve. Right, it looks like there was some form of a battle. The Celts did try to sally out, but they lost a few troops there. Which is a good sign if you're cheering for the Saxons. Well, anyway, I'll check back on that later. 3 turns left until it starves, but we've got some sieges going on there by the Celts. Well done to Western Rome, who have just reclaimed Carthage from the Berbers. They're trying to get back into Africa again. Let's quickly check all these fronts here. Anything happening? No, same again for the Sassanids and Eastern Rome. They're on the border, but they're not actually fighting. Where are Eastern Romans' troops? So they're starting to move into Italy now. But Western Rome have got a lot of troops mustered here. They're ready to put up a final defensive, I think. As for Burgundy, that's a lot of Slavs in their territory. They mostly need them out. Just like try and kick them over this way instead, because that's not what they need right now. The comeback for Western Rome is on. They've taken Leptis Magna back. The Berbers have a lot of troops, maybe enough to retake this territory, and that would not be good for Western Rome, but you know, at least they can show that they have landed here and that they can do it. Alright, 1 turn left. Can the Saxons take London? No! No, what happened there? Oh, they signed a ceasefire. Well, Saxons, you better have gotten a good deal out of that. You'd better have gotten a lot of money out of them. That was unfortunate to see. But at least they're sieging this settlement here, so though they're still expanding. I really want to see the Saxons have a successful invasion of Britain. I think that could have been interesting to watch as their own little mini campaign, but sadly not. The Saxons have expanded further, shrinking Western Roman rebel territory. They're now up to 4 settlements. Yeah, I could have had 5. Oh, and the Sassanids. They moved in, swooped through the Eastern Roman Empire, got round the troops, and have taken Antioch here. The East really needs to get some troops over here, because Antioch, that's a good, valuable city. They're gonna need that. That's a massive hit for the Eastern Roman Empire. But at least they've recovered themselves in Europe, because they lost Constantinople at one point, but they came back. Can they do it again in the Middle East? Apparently not. Caesarea here has fallen to the Sassanid Empire. They're really making the moves now. They're taking settlement after settlement. Are we going to see a Sassanid victory? That would be good. That would be interesting to watch. Leptis Magna under siege again. Can the Berbers do it? Can they retake this territory? It's just back and forth. There we go, it's fallen. Well done to them. Rome, we've only got Carthage left in Africa. They're going to need to hold it. Alright, I think the Celts have put this settlement here under siege about 20 turns now. Sadly, their AI is incredibly stupid, and they're not smart enough to actually attack the settlement and take it. They just keep putting it under siege and then signing ceasefires. Oh well. Yep, same again. You just saw it there. Another ceasefire came in for them. And I bet they'll go to war next turn. Yep, as I said. Oh, the stupid AI. But it's kind of adorable as well. The Sassanid Empire now making a move for Jerusalem. Can the Eastern Roman Empire get troops there in time? They should be able to. I think they have their turn first. No, the Sassanids go first, but they lost the battle or pulled back. Looks like they've lost because they don't have that many troops here anymore. Well done, Eastern Rome. Well done. They saved the day there, but the Sassanids instantly move on Tarsus. Right, they brought in reinforcements, but Eastern Rome has reinforcements over here as well now. But they could also take Antioch, it could Eastern Rome. They could bring it back here. Could this be a comeback for them? The Sassanids do have reinforcements though. Okay, it seems like they gave up on that siege. And Eastern Rome are gathering troops outside of Antioch. They might be ready to put it under siege eventually. Alright, the Slavs have made their first hit. They've destroyed Victor Sarmatia, which was owned by the Alemanni over here. Looks like they're trying to retake it, but I'd wait until this massive Slavic horde has moved on first. I won't want to have to deal with that. Maybe Burgundy might be able to take it, and take their spot again as like 4th place. But yeah, I'm happy to see that the Slavs did not hurt Burgundy. They can still do it, they're still in the campaign. Come on Burgundy, you can still win. Oh, but I don't like the direction that they moved in there. Where are they going? The Roxolani, with their final units, trying to take this Vandal settlement here. This could be it for their entire faction. They could die out this turn. And yes, the Vandals came out and just instantly ate them. Just, ate. Oh, but they're not dead. They're still alive somewhere. They're hiding in the trees here. Yeah, you can see the star on the map. They must be hiding in these trees. And have they revealed? Yeah, they've revealed themselves. And putting the same settlement under siege. And they're gone. Nope, they didn't go. They've pulled back, they've retreated back into the trees. I'm assuming they're going to do that for like the next 10 turns now. Anyway, the Slavs here. Ooh, the Huns have this under siege. The Huns might finally be able to expand. The Slavs, seems like they're moving down for Colonia Dacia and then maybe the Eastern Roman Empire. That could be interesting. And well done to the Huns for expanding. They've now got 2 settlements. But Burgundy are having none of it. Instantly put their settlement under siege. They really want this settlement here. This settlement is like the centre of the world right now. Everyone's put this settlement under siege. The Slavs, Huns, Burgundy, the Sassanid Empire, the Alemanni. Everyone's interested in this settlement. And of course Sarmatia as well. Who are now... Where are Sarmatia? Where have they gone? Right, they're still here. They're in Rome. Trying to take Mediolanum there. Good luck, Sarmatia, good luck. And of course the Slavs here, they're going to take, more than likely take Colonia Dacia. Are they going to make it their new homeland or are they going to burn it down? Yeah, they burnt it down. I wonder where the new homeland will be. Oh, so the Western Roman rebels, they're dead. They must have been hit by regicide, which happens when all your faction leaders die. And the Sassanids now have this rebel settlement under siege. And the Celts, at long last, they have a foothold in mainland Europe. And quite a lot of troops there as well, so where are they going to go from here? And the Sassanids, the Saxons, sorry, they've expanded further. They're now up to 5 settlements. So yeah, I think we're at an interesting time to stop now. Well, part 3 at least. Hope you've enjoyed part 3. Hope to see you in part 4. Please do subscribe for more. The Saxons, they're starting to build quite a big empire right now. The Celts finally got a foothold in mainland Europe. Eastern Rome, Western Rome and the Sassanids, these great empires are all warring with each other. I don't know who's going to come out on top. I'm guessing the Sassanids, but you can never know with Barbarian Invasion. One horde moving into one territory could completely destroy one of these superpowers. And then of course there's this new horde that's just arrived, the Slavs. Where is their new homeland going to be? Where will they go? Anyway, hope you've enjoyed. Hope to see you in the next part, which should be in like 2 or 3 days. And bye.